What is up, guys? At the Young AG, at the Garrett Climber, Laced Up Show, episode 13. Just living the dream. Apologize if we're like slow or I'm exhausted right now. Garrett's exhausted. We just played 3 hours of pickup, basically. So that's a thing. That said, we're going to talk about reselling today. Not just the market as a whole, but where shoes are at as far as hitting the clearance bins, why people aren't buying, where people aren't buying, what people aren't buying, all that sort of stuff. First, though, I'm going to pitch it to Garrett, and we hadn't talked about this, but we're going to go just kind of cover a few basic rules of pickup, if that's cool with you, bro.
I caught none of the last of what you said. You got super, pixely.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I said we were going to go over the basic rules of pickup.
Oh yeah, we picked up.
But what are some basic rules as far as what you should do, what you shouldn't do, everything?
Oh, basic rules of to pick up basketball?
Yeah.
Pass the ball. You're not scoring all your points off shooting with your back to the basket and just flinging it up there, you know what I'm saying? Or just jacking up threes guarded by 3 people, but layups, consistent basketball. While we were playing, I made the comment to Alan Michael because he was guarding me the whole time. He was kind of making fun of everybody because we're not that good. I'll be honest, I'm not that good, but I'm not super trash.
No,
but,
absolutely. We're not going to make an NBA roster, but we're decent pickup players. I'd say we're both pretty decent. My offense is somewhat lacking, but I'm pretty superb defensively, I feel like. I take a lot of risks, and a lot of them pay off. So, I mean, that is what it is. But we're not trash players or anything like that.
We're not crazy trash. We know the game, but we're just not the greatest at it. But yeah, what I forgot saying. Oh yeah, pass the ball. We'll take some good NBA teams, for example. We're gonna take the Spurs. I mean, everybody loves the Spurs. You love the Spurs or you hate the Spurs. There's no in between. But the Spurs, okay. They're old. They are superstars, but they became superstars because of one principle. They pass the ball. They have great ball movement, which leads to good, easy shots. Motion offense is the first offense that you learn when playing basketball. I learned motion offense when I was in 3rd grade. Pass and cut, look for the open man, backdoor cuts. It's easy, simple, good team basketball. And that's a lot of what you see in the NBA by the very successful teams. Golden State plays a lot of that game. Yes, they have a good team of superstars, but they do pass the ball and have really great ball movement, which you have to recognize. You definitely have to recognize that. But also teams you see that fall apart in the clutch. I mean, I've seen Oklahoma City guilty of this. I mean, I'm a big Thunder fan. You know how it is, guys. But in the end of the game, people start playing hero ball. They don't get good shots. And that's a lot of what happens in pickup ball, I feel like. 2 or 3 guys will kind of feel like they're leading the team or whatever, and they'll get most of the shots.
Yeah, and I mean, that's bound to happen, but most of the shots is reasonable. But don't be a super ball hog. Don't drive the lane and shoot over 3 people. If you're really feeling it, maybe once. But repeatedly is when it becomes an issue. Stay with your man. Or if you're going to play his own defense, play his own defense. But stay with your man and just – it's not that hard. You're just playing basketball for fun. Don't take it super seriously. You're not Dwayne Wade. You're not LeBron James. Don't take it super seriously. That's going to be my first – that's going to be my really one and only rule. If you chill with it and have fun, it's fun. I'm not going to lie. Me and Garrett had more fun the other day just shooting baskets together. We were just chilling, shooting baskets, talking about shoes, talking about the show, what we were doing, things like that. And we had more fun doing that than we did whatever this was. And we still have a lot of friends there, and it was fun. But as you add more people you don't know, and you add people that are I don't know.
Think they're better than everybody.
Yeah, think they're better than everybody, then it just gets weird. You get people driving to the basket, just super weird, trying way too hard. Try the appropriate amount. Have fun. Enjoy the game. That's pretty much all I have to say on that. We'll kind of transition into something. I know we've seen a lot of it. Oh, my God, there's so many pairs of Bred Ones out there.
So many pairs.
So many pairs. If you don't get a pair, blame it on yourself. I'm going to go ahead and say that. Because if you if you're in BFE and you're 2 hours away from your local store, okay. But if you're in a populated area with 3, 4, chances are almost every Foot Locker around you is getting them. If you put in for all those raffles and do whatever, you're going to get a call somewhere or multiple calls. There's just so many pairs out there.
Yeah, there's a ton out there. People have early pairs, which is dumb. I mean, you're seeing just random goons get them. Like, there's some people on Instagram, like big Oklahoma sneakerheads that you see who think they're a big deal. Like, early pairs, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
now, early pairs are more limited or more impressive. Early pairs of the wings, early pairs of the shattered backboards, early pairs of Oregon foams or whatever, just naming limited things. But that's the problem, is you can tell this is a larger release because more people have them. Not necessarily because of that, but you've got to think about it this way. There's stores getting them that wouldn't normally get them. There's people being offered things that wouldn't normally be offered things. Working in the retail environment, everyone always needs more money. Some dude's like, hey, $20, some of this early, cool, done. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's happening, is more stores that weren't getting them before are getting them now. And that causes more early pairs to be out there, if that makes sense.
Yeah. People like their backdoor pairs you're talking about?
Yeah, backdoor pairs. And I'm not going to advocate anything, but everybody get their money. Just do you. I mean, everyone complains about it, but I'm going to tell you this. If you have a good relationship with your store's manager or store's management, go in there, buy stuff. Don't give them shit about stuff. Help them out. Don't just show up at retro launches. Don't claim stuff and don't buy it. Because all these things, here's what happens. People put in raffles for every crappy pair of 7s and 9s that comes out. Don't come claim it, and then expect their pairs when the breads and the 11s drop around Christmas time. That's not how it works. It's disadvantageous to yourself when you put in for a raffle and don't intend to purchase them or don't purchase them. And it happens, like sometimes a local store, maybe the one closer to you gets it. Just call them and be like, yo, I'm not going to be able to get those. Open communication. Have a good relationship with your store. And there are so many pairs out there now, especially the 11s around Christmas time. If you have a good relationship with your store, most likely you're going to get them, just because there's so many pairs. They know you, blah, blah, blah. Even if, say, you don't get called on the raffle, but they know your size because you're in there. They can call you up and be like, yo, so-and-so, we've got a size 10 here. If you missed out or haven't got yours yet, boom. That's them helping you out and helping them out. So just be conscious of that, you know?
I agree 100%. Make your presence known in the store. Just come talk to people. Bring in your family, definitely. Make it a family atmosphere. I mean, they know your family. They know you're a good family guy. You're not just in it for the resale, stuff like that. I mean, if you're exactly. I feel like you need to hit the nail on the head, bro. Make your presence known in the store and have a good, healthy relationship with them. And I feel like the stores will throw you oops like that. They'll call you up, hey, we got your size, bro. You know, stuff like that. Like you hit it pretty much on all cylinders right there, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was just kind of a quick rant. But that kind of does transition us well into resale. Oh my gosh, no one has money. And
nobody has money.
Nobody has money. And this is going to be a larger debate, and this could be a 4-hour podcast or whatever. But minimum wage has not increased with the cost of products. It just hasn't. And that's the argument, is wages are going to increase. If wages increase, cost of stuff's going to increase. Well, and this is going to sound like super like zen right now and kind of not doing what it's choose, but a capitalist society constantly thriving for more and more profits doesn't work on a planet with unsustainable resources, if that makes sense. Like, you've got companies wanting more and more profits, and that's fine. It is whatever, get money. But at the same time, it's on the backs of retail workers, fast food workers, things like that. And I don't want to get on my soapbox and seem like that's what it is, but that's who's buying a lot of these shoes. and they just don't have the money right now.
Yeah, you mentioned like resellers. I think you mentioned resellers are super pixely today, bro. I don't know what the problem with the connection is, but I'm just gonna throw that out there. But I'm gonna go with you. People don't have money right now. Like the market is down. It's flooded with a lot of pairs. People have been buying a lot of the GR pairs just out there. People going paying retail for sevens. You know who you are.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was in the city. I was actually in Oklahoma City this weekend, the day the 11 lows dropped, the gold medal ones. And I was up there at finish line waiting in line. My parents were like, "This is retarded. Oh my god, is this really a thing? Can you just return your shirt? Oh my god." And that was them because they don't know. They don't get it. And a dude would go in. He'd buy a bunch of pairs. He'd walk out, sell pairs, and walk back in. There were goons out there passing out flyers for their resale businesses. I kid you not.
Yeah, and the argument is to be made is that this goes up and down, and I'm sorry for the pixelation, guys, if there's any issues. But I feel like you'll get the gist. But it goes up and down, and there's been downturns in the sneaker market, but this is really down. Like this is
talk about your lunar epics right now. Your lunar epics are trying to down.
This is down. Okay, lunar epics retail 175. I'm selling right now for 120 shipped. Dead stock, brand new, not a limited colorway, but not a colorway that's super widely available. I think that's fair to say, right? I think it may have been a Europe-only colorway because I did get them from sneakers and stuff. But it's not it's not the black or some of the ones we're seeing around here. And I can't even dump them for that. I've seen people not been able to dump dead stock Jordan 20s for $70 shipped. I see people not being able to dump stuff. And the argument can be made people are saving their money, but that's not what it is. People just don't have the disposable income. And the issue is there's just not enough money. What solution there is to that, I'm not sure we have the answer. But, I mean, there's just not enough money out there right now. And Nike's lowering retail prices, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to help it.
But yet K-Ludes for $270.
That's true. But you're going to get, when the market becomes more desperate, basically what you get is higher end purchases are, I think, maintain or even increase. Because people are looking for that one item, you know what I'm saying? And in the mid to lower end, people don't have the rest of that disposable income, you know what I'm saying? So, for example, the dude that bought the Preludes, he may have wanted a pair of Jordan 20s too, you know? But he just bought the Preludes, and he just doesn't have that extra $70 even, you know?
Like I'm trying to dump my Palmers right now. I got the LeBron Palmer 12s. You guys know. I'll go and tell you the story. I paid $120 shipped for those. I mean, they're solid 9 out of 10. I haven't hooped in. I mean, just wearing them around casually maybe a handful of times. They look great. The bottoms are great. The creasing isn't bad. I mean, they're just really, really good condition. I came out asking 160, which I realized that was kind of brave. 140 on them, but then he sends me. Michael will send me links from Retail Tuesday and stuff. People dumping them dead stock size, like my size and everything, $75. It's like Jesus.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're not even selling. It's just like the resale is just down that bad right now.
It is, and part of it is that this happens almost every year. We're on the downturn of school time. Everybody spent money on their kids, things like that. But this is pretty bad.
It's really, really bad right now.
That said, I mean, it is what it is. It's just now is the time, if you do have money, buy sneakers. Buy the hell out of sneakers. Because almost everything is down now. I encourage you guys to take a look at StockX. And not everything, you know. I'm not like, somebody's going to hit me and be like, yo, the Jordan is up $20. Okay, yeah, but the majority of shoes are down. Down.
I just pulled up my eBay real quick. This time I showed him. We got KD9s dead stock. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that. $650, guys. With $20 shipping, it's retarded. 15 hours left. I'm about to have some KD9s. I'm just saying. Like, if I can get these for like $40.
It might happen, man. And you know what the crazy thing is? I see that ending around $70, which still isn't unreasonable. But that's the crazy.
That's super good. I don't have $70 though.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. I mean, it's just a bad rap right now. And the good thing is, I think the breads might help a little bit. And I think, and what I mean is, I think once people get those, start moving and dumping them and things like that, trading, things like that, it'll spur more of a buying market, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. A lot of people, why it's down is people might be saving for the breads or saving for those the gold 11s that came out. Because there's been some dope stuff coming out, definitely. I feel like people might be saving their money for that also.
Yeah, absolutely. And anyone that I'm going to tangent real quick. Anyone that talks bad about Jordan, Nike, Adidas, Under Armour even, is trash. They are having a giant pissing contest, and the only ones winning are us. The Under Armour Sling Ride, $100, great shoe.
Great shoe.
God, blessed bug.
I was just agreeing that it's great. My bad.
No, you're good, man. Yeah, the Alpha Bounce, $100, great shoe. The KD9, $150, great basketball shoe.
The KD9 should be $200. Side note, KD9 should be $200. That shoe is straight. It's the perfect shoe.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. And they are giving you gifts right now. If anyone talks shit about Nike brand, Jordan, they're either one of two things. They couldn't afford it, or they're washed and don't understand the sneaker game anymore. If you want some Chris Webbers, go look up freaking Chris Webbers on eBay and find some. You know, and it's just, I don't understand. What are you complaining about?
Go get your Dadas at Kmart.
Yeah, flashback to episode 1. Ryan Gosling from The Notebook. What do you want? What do you want? You're like, well, maybe we could get different colors and different colorways. And then they give you different colorways, and it's like, well, why don't they do OG stuff? And then they do OG stuff, and it's like, well, why don't they do different colorways? It's just like a never-ending circle of trash.
You can't make anybody happy. You can't make everybody happy.
Yeah,
that's totally something that everybody tries for.
I have a problem with online right now. Twitter sucks ass right now. I'm just going to say it. Twitter sucks ass. You got people like complaining about Jordan and Nike brand. You got people burning Colin Kaepernick jerseys. I'm like, okay, like if you want to burn a jersey, it's your prerogative. But where it gets weird for me is where you want to record it and put it online for other people to see. That's the weird part for me.
That's people trying to get attention.
Totally. And that's the funny part is it's like, are you doing this for the right reasons? Because you could do it and yourself know it. Like, just because you do something, not everyone else has to know about it, right?
And if you have the jerseys, like, okay, I'm going to talk about the Kaepernick thing real quick, because we've seen the LeBron, we've seen the KD jerseys brand, the Kaepernick one. Typically in the NFL, people don't follow players, they follow teams. Kaepernick came up through the 49ers program, and they got the jersey cool because they love the 49ers. They're burning his jersey. It's like burning their team. It's like, you paid over $80 for a jersey, you're just throwing in fire. It's like you're wasting $80. It's like take $80 out of your wallet and catch it on fire. Just because your butt hurt.
Yeah, why don't you sell it or donate it or something, you know? Yeah, and they did a cool thing here in the city where they donated a lot of KD jerseys to like kids in need and things like that, and that's super dope. But burning it is just like the most dramatic, unadult thing I can think of. Like, not even burning it. Like, okay, you want to burn it, you're mad, blah, blah, blah. Burning it and having someone video it and put it online. Like, I just can't imagine asking someone that. Like, hey, like. A lot of you don't know my wife, but Garrett does, and a few people that watch the show do.
Wonderful lady.
If I asked my wife to videotape me burning a jersey, she'd be like, "Are you dumb? Are you dumb or are you stupid?" like that's what I'm just like. Really? Like, who videotapes this for them?
Their mom.
I know, right? Mom, come down to my basement.
Mom. Come down watching the Warriors, mom. I think I like Cartman.
Yeah, the Cartman bucket. He's like, Mom, I gotta poop.
Ah!
So I mean, I don't know. It's been a weird show today, guys. I apologize, but I mean that's just the basis of it. Just like starting from hooping to online to Twitter, just be grown. Like
Be grown up.
Like whatever my views differ with whoever, like it is what it is. Butter movement, butter's dope. Would I burn something and have some like okay, like I can see myself like being on tape, like say like it's a Giants game and somebody got a Romo jersey out and we're in the parking lot and just like somebody lights on fire and we're like, whoa, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like
I got a Romo jersey. I got one.
There you go, man. But yourself or 2 to 4, like any group under like 5 people or where it just wasn't a spontaneous thing, if you had to plan this out and stage it, that's where it gets weird.
Why would they burn a jersey for a guy getting injured, though? Why would they burn a Romo jersey? It's not.
I mean, that was just
not his fault. He's frailer than a crusty leaf.
That was just an example, but you know what I mean, bro. Like like you as an adult, you should kind of know what's weird and kind of know what's not. I'm not gonna lie, I toe the line a lot. I am the line on what's weird and what's not. But if you think to yourself, is this kind of does this kind of give off a really strange vibe? Then you probably shouldn't do it.
Think before you act.
Yeah, totally. And you've also got like I don't want to make this into a political show, guys. I really don't. But part of my problem with the Kaepernick thing is people are upset, but the flag represents exactly his ability to do that. That's why America was founded. Am I wrong? For the ability to freedom to do that, you know, freedom to make a statement.
Yeah, I see what you're saying with that, and it does allow you to do that. The First Amendment, it's there. History guy over here. But yeah, in the First Amendment, it does give him that right to do that. But I want to stay away from this issue, and like you said, I don't want to make this a political episode.
Yeah, I don't.
The people's reaction to it's been wrong. You can like it or not like it, but don't react the way you have been to it. If that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Be an adult.
And I'm not gonna lie. If you follow me on Twitter, you understand where I'm at on this issue. But I'm like totally cool with it. I'm like, you know what? Like he's doing him. Congratulations. Maybe if more people exercised our rights, we would more realize what they are more. You know what I'm saying? Because people are complaining about that, but a lot of people don't even are like, you can't do that. No, he's totally allowed to do that. You know, maybe there's no way this is not going to be this could be such a long episode. But it starts at home. It starts at revisionist history, teaching history, making sure we get accurate history. Not only doing that, but not believing everything you read on the internet, but being able to understand a credible source. Look stuff up. If you have questions about the real Bill of Rights, Google effing Bill of Rights, you know?
Or like hit us up on Twitter or Instagram. I'll line you out. I know everything about history. It's my thing. I love it. I'm like Rain Man, but in history.
Yeah, totally. And I'm there as well. I was a history major for my minor league stint. Can we call it minor league stint? Minor league stint in college. And I'm not expecting everyone to agree on every issue, but we just got to be reasonable about it, right? I think that's be grown.
Hashtag be grown.
Hashtag be grown. That's going to be our hashtag of the week, guys. Hashtag be grown.
Let's make that a thing. Hashtag of the week. Let's make that a thing.
Let's make it a thing. Hashtag of this week is be grown. Don't be a tryhard. Don't chastise people for, if you want to say, I don't agree with it, I wouldn't do it. I'm kind of hurt by it. Cool. But don't be like, move back to Africa, because that's just not a road we want to go down. That's just ridiculous. That's totally immature, not the right direction at all. Just stop talking. So be grown. Treat other people respectfully.
Don't be a douche during pickup basketball.
Don't be a douche during pickup basketball. Buy each other shoes if they're oops. Trade. Have fun. Love sneakers. Just chill.
Love life. Smile.
Yeah, absolutely. At the end of the day, you know what? Sometimes I'm super upset But you know what I'll do? I'll just eat some chocolate. I don't know if that's not bad. And that's probably why I'm kind of big. But I'll look over at my LeBrons and be like, you know what? Today was the shittiest day ever. But, oh, man, these LeBrons are nice. Or just whatever. Just find your happy place. And don't make that happy place hating other people and being disrespectful to other people. That's it. Right?
This is a quote by Garrett Clymer right here. I was thinking really deep the other day. I got in a really weird place and came up with this. I do not define wealth by earthly possession. I define it by quality of life and by happiness.
Totally.
That's quote of the week right there.
Quote of the week. Hashtag quote of the week. Hashtag be grown is the hashtag of the week. And what is this, guys? Not a weird sex toy, you think? It's actually a tripod. I finally got one. I was trying to decide between a tall one, but that's not really what the kind of content we're gonna want to do.
My dash is super weird.
Yeah, his dash is super weird. So we're gonna kind of hold it, kind of do some ride-alongs. You guys need to follow Fomer. I don't have his app, but Fomer Simpson. It's not that hard to find. Like, just search for it. He did a great challenge video. We might try and do stuff like that. But we will be coming at you with more recorded stuff. So with this little weird thingy right here. So, but that said, I think that's it. Just be grown, guys. Act like adults.
Hashtag be grown.
But next week, what will we be talking about? Do we have it yet?
No.
We'll be
hopefully it's a pickup video for the breads. Hopefully it's a bread pickup video.
Halle Berry, hallelujah. Hopefully it's a bread pickup video. That said, we'll be talking about some type of sneaker bullshit this time next week.
It'll be words, guys. We'll say words.
Actually, so we will say words. Actually, probably 8 p.m. But if you guys have any questions or want to hit us up, that said, my Lunar Epics are still available. 120
Palmers.
I also have the Energy Boost, size 10, 120 shit. Both dead stock. If you guys want to work for a package deal, I'll totally do that. Garrett has his Palmers. I'll probably take like 125 at this point. So
130. 130 is my bottom point. I got to make at least $10.
Garrett really is desperate right now, so you guys should just rake him over the coals.
But swooshless ones.
That said, we will see you next week, guys. Like Garrett said, hopefully it's a bread pickup video. If you're trying to get those, don't try very hard. You'll get them pretty easily. Have a good week, guys, and we'll see you next week. Laced Up episode 14?
14.
Oh, my God, 14. So that will be 3.5 months.
Oh, my God.
Holy hell. So
that's longer than most marriages.
Whether content is trash or not, we will be here next week. So just count on that. See you at 8 p.m. next week, guys.